All right, man. Do the Detroit Pistons have enough to make the playoffs this season? Um, Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. They made a move. Long story short, they ended up with Dennis Schroeder. And for the most part, a lot is falling on Cade Cunningham's plate, especially since Jaden Ivey is going. I think people seeing how important Jaden Ivey actually is to the actual program. Um, that additional score, and unfortunately, every time him and Cade Cunningham tries to mesh, it really don't go right. You know what I'm saying? Just something happened, an injury or whatever. But really, another great question is, can Cade hold up at this rate? I don't know what he done different, but as you get older, your body starts to mature. It starts to mature. So, he's starting to kind of, grow into his man strength. And that's one of the things about college that that's one of the things about college. I think a lot of people don't understand why important college is for a lot of these young men versus going straight to the league. One of the reasons that college is so important is because you're not playing 82 games a year. You playing 20, 30 games a year. You know what I'm saying? You're able to build up your physical strength year by year, and gradually in the NBA, and as your body mature in NBA, you trying to accelerate the growth. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to accelerate your growth. You're trying to speed the process up. In college, the process is gradual. So it's more aligned to naturally, how it should go. In the NBA, you're trying to speed it up. You're trying to be a man before your body ready to be a man. And that's why a lot of these dudes fail the physical part. We always talk about the mental part of the groupies and the money and having too much early, but the physical part in college, it allows you to gradually build your strength up at the proper rate. The strength training. I remember Kevin Garnett was talking about, he did the NBA Combine. He came out of college because he couldn't pass the ACT, SAT to get into Michigan. Long story short, he passed it after he declared he was going to Michigan. He passed it after he declared. Long story short, he said that he came out with Jerry Stackhouse and all of them, and he said that they had to bench like 185, and he couldn't do it, and they was laughing at him. And these guys was able to bench 185 because they had been through the college process for years. You know what I'm saying? And they was laughing at him, and he wasn't strong enough. And you got to think about that. You have to gradually. They're asking these kids to fast, speed up the process of getting stronger. Everybody not gonna be Dwight Howard. Everybody not gonna be LeBron James. Everybody not gonna be Jalen Duren and have a man body already. So a lot of times when these dudes try to speed that process up too fast, guess what happens? You stunt your growth. You get injured. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let that body build up gradually. And I think starting now, his body is starting to catch up to the NBA game. So now he able to carry that load, but they need to take that load off of him. And I think they did that a little bit with this trade, with Dennis Schroeder being able to handle the ball and kind of it'll be easy for him to play off the ball and score. And once he kind of figure out, a lot of these players figure out that it's easier to score off the ball than having the ball in your hands and going against a set defense, the better off a lot of these players going to be, bro. When they figure that out, the better off they're going to be. When they figure out how easy it is just to get easy buckets instead of just pounding the ball into the pavement or into the hardwood all the time, it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy for them, all right? So, but nonetheless, I just think they need another scorer. But Beasley is just not enough. If they come up a little bit short, they missed the play-in, or they missed it. I mean, it still was a successful season, but they just don't have enough. And Jalen Duren is playing well. He's playing very, very well. We can't take that away from him. He's playing well. He's playing really, really well right now. But they have to probably have to ask Schroeder to do a little bit more scoring wise, and he can do that. I've been watching him since he was in high school, and that 18 USA 18 and under shit. I think he can do that. In my opinion, I think he can do that, right? Yeah, I think he can do that. So yeah, I think he can do that. So, but yeah, Sasser, and they're gonna have to tap into some of these dudes they got that can score. Sasser, Schroeder, Beasley needs some help with K. Cunningham needs some help doing this. They gotta tap into those type of things, man. Guys that can score. They gotta stop playing it safe. Let Sasser go out there, bump his head, make his mistakes, and just deal with it. You need to score him. You need to take the load off of K. And if you can buy him some time, and K, I'll take the load off of Cade and Beasley, buy him some time, and allow Schroeder, allow Sasser to really kind of be those secondaries, third option scorers. So I think they got enough to make that push. And let's pull that up real quick. I think they got enough to make that push. Give me 1 second. I think they got enough to make that push, but they got to find a scoring load. Somebody they sit in 7th. Orlando, I don't know what's going on with Orlando. Probably trying to acclimate Franz and Paolo back. I really like their team though. They didn't make a deal. I think they should have got like they should have went after like a Ingram or McCollum or something and whatever. So 2 games behind the Heat, 4 games behind the Bucks for 5th. So they right in the mix. 4 games above Philly. Philly at some point gonna make a run. Bulls, they gonna make a run. We above the Hawks. They just beat us in the last. We lost 2 last games by buzzer beaters. So we right in the mix. But Schroeder will help. Dern elevated play is helping. But I think it's time to unlock Marcus Sasser. Let him make his fucking mistakes. That's my thing about him. Let him make his mistakes. Let him make his mistakes. That's my thing. Let him make his mistakes. 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 So that's my thing about it. But I think they got enough to get there. I think it'll be a good thing. And shout out to Tom Gores for not raising the ticket prices at all, too. So I think they got enough to get there, man. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.